Hey everyone, it's Courtney Friedman. In this web extra, Sergeant Davis with SAPD Special Victims Unit answers our questions and viewer questions about how domestic violence cases are handled and how they travel through the system. First, the calls come in.
It could come in from the schools where the child outcries that I saw mom get beaten up last night. And we know how many different ways they come in because they filter down to here, to the Family Violence Unit. The report gets made, and depending on what type of a crime that it is.
Several things can complicate that initial report.
Sometimes they may not have all the adequate information given to them at the time, or circumstances dictate a different way that the case may be handled.
The crisis response teams, or CRTs, scattered throughout the city of San Antonio are meant to bridge those gaps and clear up any confusion about specific abuse cases.
The community is learning to go out back to CRT, or CRT will reach out to these people that have had these family violence events happen to them, or these disturbance events, and see if they got what they needed to try to fill in those gaps.
He emphasizes the importance of giving officers all the information you have on the abuse so they can build a case.
I hear that on the phone when I do talk to complainants. They say, well, my case is just not important, or I know it's not that important to you. And so, well, no, that is not true. It is important. It may not have everything that we're needing.
Once an investigation is opened, the district attorney's office requests information from officers for any evidence that could be used for a prosecution in court.
Now, will this first-time offender, will he go through that all the way to the district attorney's office? Maybe not. It may not have enough of a probable cause. We might not have the participatory actions from our witnesses, our complainants, and that's where I think you're identifying how the victims and the public and officers see a stoppage after their efforts.
Davis says each case is looked at individually, starting with the amount and type of violence.
Every case to each other is important because it's important to them. But does it carry a priority system? Of course it does. When we talk about specific cases where they have a history of violence, robberies, thefts, is it going to be inclusive family violence? It's not, well, perhaps, because they're maybe criminally minded, but we're looking for family violence. We have to put each case in my case, and they're all important.
But he says there's one thing he believes for sure every time.
People, if they have committed a crime, then they need to go ahead and pay for the crime.